Good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel today. Today, I would like to talk about the Middle East experience as a family and what are the things you should get yourself prepared for as a family in aspect of your accommodation, which I already talked about in my other YouTube video. And then another thing you have to think about is the cost of living in the Middle East. You want to think, does it worth it for you to go through all this and then be in the Middle East as an expatriate? Because we all come from different parts of the world and we all have privileges and opportunities more than one another. But with the grace of God and the help of the Almighty, we all can make it wherever we find ourselves. So in the Middle East, most contracts are single contracts. Most of the company, they will not give a family contract, except in some cases where you find a good company. And then the people that get this kind of offer, usually when they give it to you, there are limits to what's the package that comes with it. So have this at the back of your mind. This is not Europe. There's no free education here. Everything is being paid for, even to your food, to your water, everything. You have to, if possible, if you have to pay for the air you breathe in here, you have to do it. So just know it that you have to be psychologically prepared, emotionally prepared, financially prepared for you to bring in your family here. Depending on where you are coming from, we have different people. Some are from the Asians and the Europeans and then the Africans. So, and then the salary scale also depends on the kind of passport you are also carrying. So usually as a nurse here, the salary is about $1,650 per month. So if you convert that to your own income, you can to your own currency, you cannot say the cost of living here and back home are the same. So the cost of living here is higher because getting an accommodation here is expensive, foods are expensive. So I'm not trying to discourage you from coming to the Middle East, because I know for most Africans it is the easiest means of traveling abroad. So I'm not trying to discourage you. I'm just trying to prepare your mind so that when you come, you know how to plan yourself. If you are a family person and you're trying to get yourself here, because I know we all have different faith beliefs, and whatever your faith is, hold on to it, hold on to your faith, hold on to your God, and He will always guide you as long as you are holding tight onto Him. So, and then when you talk about bringing them here, considering this amount of salary you are getting, you want to think about the cost of children's education. Accommodation is the one thing, because bringing them here, you have to provide an accommodation for them, and then you have to provide their feeding, their foods, and everything. These two major things, once they are solved, then you can think of, okay, how much do I need for the child? Is it one child or two? So, and then to get an accommodation here is about $1,090 per month, at least. For an African family coming here, we need at least a bedroom apartment or a 2-bedroom, depending on the size of the family. Some Europeans, they get a villa for themselves, or from the Arabic part, they get a villa for themselves. Yes, if the salary could accommodate it, yes. And most of them get a family offer. Why sign their contract? They already incorporated their family into the contract, that the company will sponsor their visa and everything. So the family are already on their own. So the bulk of processing the visa and everything is no longer on them, it's on the company. So, but for majorly Africans that you have a single offer, you have to think of putting in application for their visas, and then for their visas, the medical insurance, and all the necessary things. Getting a visa is another topic for another day. Processing a visa for your family is something that I will talk about in another video. So If after getting your accommodation and then think about the education of the children, for a child, you will majorly spend at least the cheapest of the school that you can go to, you will spend at least $350 per month on that child. No, you can pay this money on installment. And when I mean on installment throughout the year, it's going to be like 10 months in a year, because there are some months that they are on vacation, you are not going to pay for those months. And then there are some courses that they will not offer, maybe you will not do, that they will be exempted from it. So $350 per month. So try and calculate it and see if it is worth it or not. And then there are also no free education in the Middle East, as I have said earlier on. But there are also other good organizations that depending that you can go. You can go to, there are Indian schools that you can get your child enrolled to. There's also a St. Mary, I'm not advertising any school here. There's also Catholic mission schools that you can go through, that you have to enroll your child into. And then also at least all these things require planning. So when you are in the Middle East, or you are coming to the Middle East as a single lady or as a man, and you're planning to bring in your family, plan at least you will need like maybe 1 year or 2 years before bringing in your family. I know for ladies it is easier to stay abroad 1 or 2 years and then get the things they plan to do, but for men it is not easy. For you to keep the bed on the fire, plan accordingly. This is a good place you can be to get your project executed if you plan to travel abroad. I think this short video has been able to give you an idea of what it entails to live here in the Middle East. If you enjoy this video, try and like it and subscribe. Just take out your time and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Anytime I post a video, then you can see it and watch it. Have a lovely day. I remain my humble self, Oluseyi.